Hello everyone, welcome back to Rust Runes. I've got the turquoise communication board prepped with the yellow level is the physical realm. You need sunshine to grow the crops, etc. We've got the red level, which is the emotional mental level. And then we have the white, which is the spiritual. And I have the elder runes, which are 24. That's the Germanic version from my ancestral realm. And we'll look at the younger, which is also from the Viking area of my ancestries. I'm Danish. And so they would have used the younger, which is actually the oldest rune set. So there's only 16 runes in the younger. Some different designs on those 16 runes, which are Danish. But, the messages are very similar. We have runes already popping out. Okay, they want to talk, so let's get going. Warming them up. They're always cold to the touch, so I need to connect to them. They need to connect to me. Hey ancestors, elders, what divine message do you have for us tonight? What's in the runes? Okay, we're casting. All right, here we go. So you know the drill. If I do not see the letter or the alphabet symbol, then those go back into my bag. And then if they are upright, those are part of our message. So we'll start out with the elder message first because there's 24 runes. Oh, we've got quite a few that are not in our message, so I'm putting those back in my black pouch, which the west is always where I go to the mountains, and that is my black pouch. The thunder beings in the mountains give me a lot of divine inspiration. And so I'm just making a quick gesture here. Logistically, I'm probably pretty close. It's in the alignment piece. Let's see, this is Gebo. So yeah, that goes there. Okay, let's grab that block I was grabbing earlier and put this up so you can see a little better. Okay. We have 4 in the physical plane, only 1 in the emotional mental plane, and then we have 3 in the spiritual plane. Hang on a second, I'm going to turn the lights to be different. There, that might help with the visibility a little bit. So, nothing vertical as far as 3 runes in a row. So we have the first one here in the spiritual realm, and we have the 8th one here in the physical plane, but nothing vertically for a divine message. So we're going to focus on reading our way through and just see what appears. So this is Urus. This is the power rune. We've been getting this one a lot lately. So take courage, think about your conquest. Don't exaggerate your risk, though. You think you might have all the power and you are just overestimating your ability. It could lead to failure. So then you might need to break out with Thor's hammer. This is Thoris's, and this is breaking out of stagnation. You need to have a strategy. You need to do some calculations. It will weaken if you break the rules. Okay. Then we have Gebo, which is the giving and receiving rune. So both entities are giving and receiving. This is a skill match. This is actually really one of hospitality, and I mention this over and over again. My German grandmother was very much about hospitality and serving and giving to others. And actually my Danish grandmother too, not really so much hospitality, but serving others for sure. She's very church oriented. But this is giving. So you give to those that need serving. If you do not, then poverty could fall upon you. So hospitality is very important. Then we have Wanju, which is satisfaction. This is joy, happiness, success. So this is all about career opportunities and having basically arrived when you're on the physical plane. This is Jera. This is all about cycles and reaping your harvest. So this is your wheel of fortune. This is good orderly direction. This is Tiwaz on the spiritual realm. So think of this as a sword or an arrow projecting into the target. You have clarity, you're getting victory, you see things clearly. A lot of times this is about legal matters, perhaps. Just beware of envy, malice, or revenge, because that will take you off the spiritual plane and back into the emotional, mental realm. So tread softly there. Then we have Manus. This is man. So this is thinking about your mankind, your fellow persons. You're thinking with your mind over your heart. So this is more mind focus and community. Just be careful of betrayal, especially when it comes to love, right? That will set you back otherwise. This is Degas. This is Day. This always reminds me of a butterfly. It's releasing, seeing the light, beginning a new cycle, a fortune, intrigue and things have been thwarted. You're on your way to the 24th rune. This is actually 23. Okay? So, watch power, break out of stagnation, make sure you're giving and receiving, because that just brings out joy in your life. You'll reap the harvest, you'll have good orderly direction, you'll be thinking about your community, and you'll be able to have a new cycle in your life, a new beginning. You'll be released into the spiritual realm. Okay. That is the Germanic elder message. Now let's look at it from my Danish heritage side. The Vikings, 16 runes, the youngers. So on this physical plane, Gibo is not addressed, nor is Wanju. So out of the 8 runes that have to come off, we've pulled 2 already. Jera stays. This one stays, but not Degas. Not the day. The new cycle. So 3 off the board out of the 8. So this is the message that remains. Still fairly balanced. We have 2, 1, 2. So again, have courage, watch power, break through stagnation to reap your harvest, your fortune. Stay on target, good orderly direction, and always be mindful of your community. That's the message for tonight. Hopefully that triggered you into some thinking about what you're doing in your life, where you might need to work on a rune or maybe 2, and how that interplays with your life today. We know what it was like in the old days. We have the history books, but how do the runes still talk to you in this lifetime? So we will talk to you again soon. Bye for now.